So recently, there was a meeting with Ford and GM with President Trump about restricting people from being able to work on their own vehicles. They are claiming that if they gave people the rights to their software, that it would cause hacking. And I'm not saying that that's not a truth. Absolutely, that's a risk. But should you own something that you paid for? Well, let's go back to some of the other things. I've followed people like Louis Rossmann, who's talked about this before, when it goes back to streaming services deciding that, hey, we know you bought this, but we're not going to carry it anymore, so it's over with. And they cut the program out that you paid your hard-earned money for. Well, now, we look at different aspects of the right to repair movement. You've got people who want to go ahead and fix their vehicles, fix their products. Apple was one of the forerunners that locked things down. Like, there was times that I would imagine Louis Rossmann himself, who used to do Mac repairs, probably got in trouble. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But, if you do know, leave a comment, let me know. But that's where it all started. We all had to have proprietary this, proprietary that. The mindset was, I don't want to give a person a computer that they can change. I want to give them a piece of equipment that they will come back to us to have a new one. And that was the mindset with this whole locking everything down. It's still the way that it is today. And you can't get away from this particular industry because everybody needs a car. Everybody needs some form of transportation, and they're about to lock it down to the point that you can't do your own maintenance on your car. They've already got it so that if you buy a battery...
Keep left onto US 51 toward Madison.
Yeah, that's probably... Sorry about that. My GPS is running in the background. It was just talking. They've already got it locked down to where you can't even change the battery in your vehicle without having to take it to a dealership or a mechanic, because they have to reset the floor and ceiling for your battery so that it charges correctly. And I thought, when I first heard of this is insane. Why in the world would somebody want to do something like that? Well, because it gives the automotive people the power to be able to tell what they want to do. I am totally against someone telling me that I don't have the right to fix my own stuff that I've worked hard, I paid good money for. If I go out and I spend $70,000 and buy a brand new truck, I don't want nobody to tell me that I can't go in and change the oil or this, that, or the other. I want to be able to do my own maintenance. I'm mechanically inclined. I've got tools. I know what the heck I'm doing. Leave me alone and let me fix my own products. I don't need somebody holding my hand and giving me permission to work on my own stuff. But if you're going to do that, then I'll just tear it all the way apart and I'll send it back to you piece by piece. I bought and paid for it. I've got the right to do that. You think? But there was actually a guy who was arrested for fixing his own stuff. Got a call coming in. So, at what point do we draw the line and we say enough's enough? We need to jump in on the bandwagon and we need to fight for the right to repair. We need the ability to be able to go, hey, we need access to the tooling. We need access to the plans. We need access to the information and the guides, etc. If we don't stand up, nobody else is going to. I'm saying that you need to take this and promote it to your legislators to enforce the right to repair. We own the product. I'm not renting anything from anybody. I bought a PlayStation 4. If it breaks, I don't want to have Sony's permission to fix my own device. I want to be able to fix it myself. I know how to do that. So, we need to put these companies in their place. Make them have the respect for us as property owners. We own whatever it is that we pay for. I'm not renting it from you. I bought it. I own it. I got it in my physical possession. I first had this whole incident. It was a complete come apart. I'm not even going to lie. It was a complete come apart. I had a printer, scanner, copier combo from HP. Fantastic unit, worked great, had it in my semi, ran out of ink. I was looking at the HP cartridge, and yeah, no, that was like $100 for one toner cartridge. It was over $100 actually, now to think about it. I think it was over $100 for one toner cartridge. And I thought to myself, man, that is ridiculous. And I found the same cartridge, but an aftermarket generic cartridge on Amazon, $25. Okay, cool. I bought it, had the same model number. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was like, we'll just say 107X was the black toner cartridge that HP had. Well, this one was 107X Chinese cartridge. But it was the exact same cartridge. Put it in. It bricked my printer. It completely shut it down. Like, I couldn't use it. Even after I put the old one back in, it wouldn't let me use it. Well, after doing research, come to find out, if you sign up for the HP, whatever their toner program is, where you can get like one toner a month or something along that lines, that if you try to use anything outside of their toner, it'll either lock your printer up or it'll completely brick it and you'll never be able to use it again. Well, mine, it rewrote apparently there was a code in the firmware that it shut it down. I wasn't using it no more. I couldn't even make a scan. It wouldn't even let me scan a document to my computer or my phone. No, that's got to go. Brother, I bought a Brother printer. Don't have that problem with Brother, so I decided I would take that HP printer and do with it what they have done to me. And I threw it in the trash. That's what they did to me as a customer. They threw my customership, my consumership of their products, and threw it in the trash and said, I don't want it no more. That's what they're doing. So if you're like me and you're tired of this, jump on board to the Right to Repair movement. We need people to stand up and fight against these companies who are taking extra liberties with things that they should not have liberties to. If you sell a product to a person, that person should own the product. I'm just saying.